As you know, we've been discussing the Pythagorean theorem, and I've passed out some instructions for you to go along with this example I'm going to provide you using Canva to make a presentation on the Pythagorean theorem. As we get into it, on the first page, I want you to title it, put your name on it, the class name, the date, and then of course the standard here of Math 8.21.1. I want you to include that, which I'll have it written on the board for you, and it's in your instructions. As we move on to the next slide, I want you to provide information about the Pythagorean theorem and research it, find out where, when, who invented it, who proved it, what it is, and then show me what it is and what it means on the next slide. And then you'll move on to the next slide and what makes up a right triangle. You'll need to show an example of a right triangle. You'll copy and paste a picture in there. Under parts A and B, label them, tell me what A and B are and what describe them. Part C, you're going to do the same thing. What is part C? And then on the fourth slide, I want you to restate the formula, give an example of a right triangle, show me a picture of an example of what a right triangle is with the measurements, and then show me how it is worked out using the Pythagorean theorem to prove that it is a right triangle. The Pythagorean theorem with rational examples. In other words, make sure that your answers are rational. And you know what a rational number is. It would be a whole number. So here's an example of what I've got set up as 3 examples of 5 squared plus 12 squared equals 13 squared, and that would be a right triangle along with the other 2 examples. So you'll need to show me 3 examples in that of a rational right triangle, and then you'll need to show me 2 examples, at least 2 examples of an irrational numbers on a right triangle. And then on your 7th slide, I want you to work on a piece of paper 3 different examples of rational right triangles and prove it by working it out using the Pythagorean theorem, and then take a picture of it, upload it onto your presentation and show us that way. As you can see, this is the one I used. I'll have this presentation as an example that if you want to look at, you just can't use any of the examples I did. And then on the last page, any pictures that you use, you need to give credits, image credits, wherever you find your information from. You'll want to provide the reference of where you found it and what you wrote down. So in your information on the second page, you'll use your references. If you have any questions, feel free to ask. Like you see, you'll need at least a minimum of 8. You can have more if you picture's too big or something and you need to add one. Just make sure you label your slides, and also make sure that you have them organized in the order that I've provided. Thank you and good luck. I'll provide a rubric for you so you'll know what's expected and how it will be graded. Thank you and have a great day.